yeah, yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Cinco de Mayo.
Cinco de Drinko.
Cinco de Drinko.
Cinco de Drinko.
El Cinco de Mayo.
Episode 66. Hey, it's episode 66. This is Cinco de Mayo. My name is Todd Manuel. We're going to have tacos.
Mi nombre está Jason.
You know, since she's leaving, we're going to have dinner tonight. I think the Mexican food is not going to happen because everybody and their mother will be at Mexican food.
We're going Italian.
We could have Papa Gorilla. We should have had him delivered it now.
We're going Dominican.
Yeah. Dominican food and Mexican food, not the same.
No.
I don't think there's any burritos in Dominican food. Well, I can tell you that it is the 5th of May, Cinco de Mayo, and the brilliant trade I put on was Rocket Mortgage.
I'm a buyer at 15.
Are you being serious, by the way? You really think it's a $15 stock?
I'm just trolling you right now.
Thanks for trolling me. I got killed today.
The old fat finger Todd said, "Hey, what do you think of Rocket Mortgage?" While we're sitting on before the air, and I'm like, "Yeah, I like the company. Got earnings today." I said it's going to be very volatile. Save a few bullets.
I really thought that we were going to make money there.
Save a few bullets. And
did the market roll back over again?
Yeah, no, it did. It did.
It looked good.
Rocket says revenue net to $4.6 billion, up 236% year over year. Increased adjusted revenue to $4 billion,
Cinco de Naked.
91%.
Cinco de Naked.
Papa Gorilla said he does make Dominican burritos.
Oh, I bet you with that meat, that meat sauce he had, that one kind of meat with the brown sauce.
Oh, that was good.
Oh,
was
that
like
would
a
be
stew.
incredible.
That stew.
It was some type of stew. That was really good.
That was
Like that.
that got
Mixed with the
destroyed.
mashed
Hey, we'll be talking
potatoes.
about the. I heard from the Naked CEO, and we'll be talking about what day we're doing that interview. That'll be exciting.
I actually can confirm that you did hear from him.
I can confirm I did because I have a text message from him.
I can confirm that I may or may not have texted him back.
So those of you who don't know this, you're probably too young watching this show. When I was a kid, I was into aviation, and one of my favorite movies. The guy said, "Let me see if you can get the movie." This is very difficult to get. My name is Jose Jimenez. Jose
know
Jimenez?
someone
Anybody?
named
Jose
Jose
Jimenez?
No.
The Right Stuff. Remember?
The right stuff.
No, not that. The Right Stuff, the movie. What are you, New Kids on the Block or something?
Play it.
The hell is wrong with you? Forget it, man. Forget it.
Done. I want to hear that now.
Jose Jimenez. How do I play it over there? I can't do that, can I?
Did they? You know what?
I can't play audio up here, can I? Can I feed in audio? I can't feed in audio. Hey, I'm Todd Ault, Executive Chairman of Ault Global, and I can tell you, see, I'm not allowed to talk about DPW unless it's public knowledge, and it is public knowledge that we made a profit for the first quarter ever, the first time in like 12 years. And we had substantial revenue growth. Check out the press release today. I guess they just want to let me buy that stock for cheaper prices.
That's what they're telling us.
I've never sold a share of DPW.
Never.
Never in my life. Hey, I'm just doing this in honor of Cinco de Mayo.
Oh, I have a joke.
Oh.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what we decided to do?
Kinda. What?
We
guys
decided to have a daily joke, like a daily joke from Skyla
Yeah.
every day, which would make it daily.
But since you were doing the accent, it reminded me of this joke. What do you call a Mexican without a car?
What?
Carlos.
Does that make sense?
Is that funny, Carlos?
Yes. Carlos.
Jose Jimenez,
Carlos.
the astronaut. Boom! The guy got it. Look at that. Jose Jimenez, the astronaut. That's correct. Look at that. Woohoo!
He also said your niece could get it.
I don't understand. I put her
Oh
on
no, that was
camera all the
Miguel.
time.
Miguel Arana.
I put Skyla on all the time. I mean, she's a fixture here. She's here all the time.
Miguel te gusta?
Why don't we cover the market? What happened to the market, Jason?
Dow up
Jason,
97.
by the way, who was 3-0 yesterday. Give me the numbers. You know what? People don't pay attention to this. I want you to pay attention. I know you gamble out there. You got gamble offshore. You do all kinds of crazy stuff.
You gamble offshore.
Damn it, Milton. Fix naked. It's broken. Laugh out loud. I can't fix it. It's got a lot of shares outstanding.
What about NAK?
Come on.
Take it. Trying to get a charge here. I'm watching.
Here we
Rocket.
go. Here we go. Here we go. So here's Jason's record, who I consider to be a great handicapper only in baseball because he played in the major leagues, minor leagues.
We're winning 2-0.
Jason is 42 and 41 on straight bets. Those are bets that know they're straight, not bisexual.
Correct.
And then he is 18 and 52 on parlays. Those are people who go both ways. We started with a $1,200 bankroll. It's nearly $4,000. It's $39.51. Jason has a winning record on the straight bets, a losing record on parlays, but knows how to, basically handle risk. And Jason has tripled the money.
Yeah, they want us to put it in Naked Army now. All the profits.
Tripled the money in 30 days.
They want us
betting
to
baseball. And today we're on what? What are we on today?
Well, we're on
We
the
got
Orioles.
Baltimore,
It's
right?
2-0.
Baltimore 2-0.
Yeah, we're on some more later.
Hey, Eric.
I can't stop looking
Eric
at
Walker,
this.
I have some NAK. I have NAK too. I bought NAK today. Eric, did something happen with NAK?
Neck attack.
Or is he referring to naked? Or is he talking to NAK?
Neck attack.
Robbie.
We want copper.
Robbie, we have not used the ATM. I've said that before.
No.
We stopped using it a while ago. We have it in place and could use it if we wanted to, but we're not using it right now.
You watched level 2. I can't get into it. Just you saw what
I told
happened.
the public that. We
Yeah.
did that in a filing. In the filing, we said we have it, but we haven't used it.
Yeah, Davey. Yeah,
Jason
we
said
should.
we could get the segment with Skyla on the market. I'd like to know her thoughts on IPOs, futures, naked, Armada raid.
Davey boy.
Davey boy. Yeah, you've been damn right. Hello from INET Prison Gym.
Rolling, pumping corn. Keep pumping
Roland
that
is a
GMO.
corn pumper. You GMO man.
Cornhole.
I saw that, by the way. He's right.
He is right, but
Corn is like crazy.
hello from the INET prison gym, the third.
Todd, do you have a college degree? And if so, what is it in? No, I have no college degree. I did not graduate from college. I went to college, and I left college to go work for Dean Witter, and I was making about maybe 20 times what my professors were making. And I started working on Wall Street when I was 20, and so I never finished. So I don't have a college degree. But I have studied a lot. I am pretty fluent in finance. I taught a course at Pepperdine, Global Finance. I taught at a Jewish college, too, in Los Angeles. I can't remember the name of it. And I've taught several courses all over the place in finance and how to raise capital, et cetera. And I think after 32 years and about $500 million of capital raised, I was on the syndicate desk at Dean Witter, where every REIT in America went public through that. And I literally say almost every REIT. I'm pretty confident that that college degree didn't pay off.
I wouldn't.
Sorry.
I don't know what you're going to do about that.
What?
It's 1998.
It's going down. But how bad did they miss?
They didn't technically miss.
I thought you said they missed in EPS. Was it guidance?
They did, but they I don't know.
Doesn't
They're having a
look good.
conference call in 8 minutes.
Maybe on the conference call it'll be better.
This is ridiculous.
It happened last time, right? Last time it went up.
Yeah,
and then down.
They had a special.
This time it went down. Maybe it'll go up.
They had a special dividend last
Right.
time.
But I appreciate the college degree. If you want to know where I went to school, I went to Orange Coast College, Saddleback College, and then a university in California called Chapman University. But like a lazy boy, I never graduated. Maybe I should go back.
I'm not being rude. I'm just watching
Do you think I should go back?
SSNT. No.
Do you think I should go back for college?
Why would you go back?
I'm only 51. I'm CEO or chairman of at least 3 public companies, and I think I have a net worth of more than $1.
I think so. Yeah,
I could buy a college degree.
You could buy a college.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, put that on risky bits.
That's not. I'm just having fun. By the way, there's not an arrogant bone in my body. Have you seen my body? It's all jelly. It's like jelly. It's like strawberry jelly, fat.
We're supposed to.
true.
We're supposed to work on that.
I know. I'm working on it.
No, it requires 4 a.m. gym sessions.
You shut up.
We got to get in there.
You shut up.
What are they going to pick on you about
shut up.
if your BMI goes from?
Hey, if I don't have a high in BMI, what are they going to say?
What are they gonna
Your
say?
stock's down.
Oh, so your stock's down. That's all they got.
It was when it was up to $7.99. No one cared. Hey,
Yeah.
Let's not talk about that anymore.
Now let's get to the market stuff.
What were you going to say? What about SSNT?
Yeah, it's up in the after hours. I was kind of watching it.
SSNT's up.
Yeah, do I have it lined up?
Let's go. I gotta. Hey, if don't miss out. Make sure you guys subscribe and like and ring the bell. Get notification of each show. Like you don't already have a ton of notifications. Let's go to the Dow real quick. You want me to cover the market? Yeah, go ahead. Hey, the Dow was up 97.31. The S&P was up 293. The Nasdaq, wah. Hold on. Nasdaq. 5108. The Russell down 6.92. Hey, Russell's rebalancing this Friday.
I didn't know that.
I want to be in the Russell.
Did anybody jump in that SOS swing trade with me?
SOS we made money on.
Woo,
baby. Let's get right to it.
How about FCX?
Hey, Jason out of the gate here. Jason down to 410 this morning and a ripper. By the way, we had 125,000 shares.
Yes.
We only sold 50,000 at 450, give or take. We could have sold a little more, but it was a good call on your part.
We got
that was a winner for us today.
a good winner.
Yeah.
Along with
did we show the chart on that? Can we bring up on the screen one more time? This is Jason wanting to trade this thing. Let's look at it the last month. And here's Jason. Todd, please buy more right here. And I did. Yeah.
There's Hindenburg. See
Yeah,
him?
Hindenburg.
SOS has got more from that. They got Ethereum miners.
They got a big Ethereum.
They're getting that's
push,
not even
right?
a piece of what they reported. Ethereum. They're probably the most well-known crypto trader with the most exposure to Ethereum. If I had to guess, they probably have a lot of A10, 500, and 750 megahertz innosilicons ASICs miners, and also another one that I like. We've got a long position in Canon. They make Avalon ASICs miners and 85 terahash, primarily the competition to Bitmain. That, in my opinion, is a load range of $12. Yeah, we backed up the truck on that one. We're ready to go, so I'm not recommending that, but
Whoa!
CAN, thank you. What else you got, Todd?
Stressing on the IPO. If you have any questions, put them in the chat. We'll get to them later.
SOS is there's a long
Ethereum mining.
yeah. Well,
A lot of Ethereum.
Not
mining.
only that, they have insurance revenue. They're an insurance brokerage. They're working on insurance for.
Does that make any sense?
They just
That sounds like us.
They
We
just
do everything.
pivoted. Yeah.
So wow, you got Rocket down in the dumpers.
What are you gonna do? Just keep loading.
I'm
it?
just gonna keep buying, spending
keep
some of that
buying
money until I average in enough to where
Yeah.
I can get out alive. Just kidding. I like Rocket. There's something going on there. Dan Gilbert is a big. Well, the question is our rates going to go up and our mortgage is going to go down?
Well, Janet Yellen's like, oh, we need to raise rates to stave off inflation. Well, guess what?
How
It's a
did they
little too late.
not make their numbers? By the way,
I can't get a definitive news aggregator to give me the EPS. I keep getting the buy.
yeah. SOS. The winners today. You know what? Let's look at this real quickly.
Let's look at.
We cover this all the
FCX.
time.
got the charts
We're
up.
long POW. We're long NVOS, SOS, CAN, CLBS, AEZS, Box, Rocket, which is in the tank, NAKD, NAK, KIQ,
Buried.
and that account. Check out NMRD. It's ripping.
We missed the run then.
What is it?
If it's if it's ripping, you're slipping. You didn't tell us in time.
Let's go right here to ammo.
I'm sick of
For
ammo.
full disclosure, we have 575,000 shares of ammo. We have been selling it today at $691 and $7. We've been all over the map here. We've been selling the stock. We're going to cut our position back to 500,000.
I mean, I wanted to give you this. I feel better about this after I read this
Do you?
article. Yeah,
Huh.
I'm not worried about that.
No end in sight.
Yeah.
We pull that up. Oh, it says it right there. Oh, modern technology, Brett.
Primers you can't get.
I learned that primers are dangerous. I didn't know that. I don't understand. People know this, but I didn't know that primers were so dangerous.
POW owns the brass company. You don't have to worry about that. They're just worried about getting primers, along with everyone else.
I'm going to get primered in a second when I realize how bad I got kicked in.
Dude, you're
in the
just
face clip.
you have just fat fingered into Rocket.
No, I liked it. You know why? I'll tell you why I like Rocket. I'm going to give you my logic. We're up a ton this year.
Yeah.
And I thought, okay, Rocket, 20,000 shares Down $10 is 200,000.
I can't even get a
Hold on.
bounce.
Down $10 is 200,000. I would average in if it missed. I love the long-term story of Rocket, but I thought with a pullback from 45 that high, the special dividend, that Dan would be delivering some big numbers.
They've got 50
Burp.
billion authorized for buyback.
Is that really?
Yeah, remember from last quarter.
50 billion?
Yeah.
It's not 5 billion?
I'm sorry, it's 5 billion. You're right. It is.
50 billion.
No, it's 5 billion.
What's an extra zero amongst friends?
Anyway, maybe it's not. Maybe it's more like
Canon. They did an offering. Let's pull this chart up real quick here. Canon, the last 5 days, did an offering. How much did they raise? Do you remember this?
Canon's a winner. It was at 1260, so it's below the offering.
Right, below the offering. But they raised a bunch of money.
Yeah.
Why
And
do
they
you
got
like
warrants.
that?
They
Why do
got
you like Canon?
because nobody knows about the revenue that's coming up, but I do.
You think the revenue is going to be big
Massive.
because of the orders for Avalon?
The COVID and the supply chain problem during COVID, they have.
Okay,
Go ahead.
I want to bring this to everyone's attention. Jason brought this up on the show. Wow, we are lagging today.
What do you mean?
Look at this. We're not even done with the first segment. Jason?
We're all over the map today.
Jason? Jason said at 36 buy Freeport McMoran.
How much did I say buy?
You told me to buy $1 million.
I did.
Buy $1 million worth.
I did.
I didn't buy $1 million, but I bought a lot.
You did. You did.
I don't think I get any grief on this one.
You
okay?
did. No, you crushed
Let me
it.
explain to you. Let me explain to you why.
You executed.
I'm going to go month to date. Month to date.
Let's see it.
Freeport. Let's see where it is. 61 grand. Okay. It's a good trade.
It was solid.
Right. Jason made 61 grand recommending Freeport McMoran.
That was a good one.
It moved how many points? From 36,
5
50,
points.
like 5 points, 5 solid points.
Yeah.
And Jason took profit today at
We're good.
41.50.
We were eating breakfast. I said I'm selling the rest of it.
I'm selling the rest of it. He grabs my phone and sells the rest of it. Doesn't even ask. I think that didn't feel nice. But congratulations to you, my friend. That was a good trade.
I would like to
In
do
a
that.
boring copper stock.
That was boring,
Copper?
but it's at all-time highs.
Yeah, for sure. So we, for full disclosure, sold the entire position.
We're out of FCX, but that doesn't mean we can't re-enter.
And speaking of re-entering,
Oh yeah.
we are along this torch thing. This is so much pain.
It's not, though.
I can't express the pain.
It's not pain.
Heartbreak. The misery
Get
of this
rid-
deal. Someone's calling me from Missouri. If I take the phone call, what do you guys think?
It's
Your extended warranty is coming up. You need to sign up now, or your Social Security number has been compromised.
Is that Missouri?
Yeah.
It could be first initial J, last initial S. Imagine that.
I don't know.
He's friends with AS. We had dinner with him. Real estate.
Oh, maybe.
You know what I'm talking about?
Naked Army stop chatting and lounge COZ. Everyone is here. Wow. Welcome, Naked Army.
Can we pull up Naked Army? Can we pull up the chart?
This thing, I'm so pissed at the way
Where
it's
is it?
trading.
Do I have it?
Wait a second here. Let me pull it up here. It's trading poorly. It's just like.
I feel like we need to cover the Naked because it's really down, and we need to look at an opportunity
I'm going
here.
to tell you about Naked in a different way, in a different light, okay?
That's not even funny. It's 60 million volume today.
I'm not going to. Listen, I struggle. Was CEO of DPW on here? Yeah, I'm the CEO.
Was
I'm
the CEO of DPW on here?
I don't know. I'm the executive chairman. I moved someone else into the CEO position, my business partner, and so he's the CEO and I'm the executive chairman and the founder and the largest shareholder. But he won't talk about DPW. Yeah, I will. I'll talk about what I released press-wise. We released that we were profitable for the first time in like 11 years. We were profitable under management for the first time ever since management took over in late 2016, early 2017.
Correct.
And our revenue is up 132%.
Correct.
And that would be.
I think that's around.
Hold on a second. How do you do that?
Honestly.
Wait. What? There's a. So if I said our revenue was up 132%, I would say.
No.
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 What did I say?
Don't!
Or.
That. That's it. That's it.
132%. But listen, the issue I have with Naked is I have an interview with the CEO of Naked next week. I'm talking to him on Friday, and so at this point, I'm suspicious. I don't have any information about this at all. I believe that this guy is working on acquisitions. I've heard rumors. I don't know specifics.
Correct.
But I'm going to talk to him Friday. We're setting up a date. I believe the interview is going to be Tuesday.
Okay.
So can you guys help me out for a second? If we do the interview at 1 o'clock here,
It's in Australia.
he's in Australia. So what time will it be there?
But where? Perth? It depends.
It's not Perth.
Where is it? Sydney?
Let's call it Sydney.
Sydney.
Perth is on the other side. There's nothing there on the other side except
What do you mean?
goats.
What about gold
goats
and
and
silver?
chickens and and mines. There's nothing there.
Let's say he's in Sydney.
What?
Let's say he's in Sydney.
So what's the time difference? Hey, can you
Skyla
look it
will
up?
look.
What time is it right now in Australia?
Hey, listen.
What, the lights go down?
Yeah, Justin is.
Why do we do that?
Oh, he just
Oh.
pulled it up.
Oh.
Todd, it's important to know that these guys got to have their questions ready because you're going to talk to the CEO of Naked.
17. No, that girl, the woman from Telegram gave you the questions. Ann, didn't she?
Anna, yeah.
17 hours. Ooh.
So, wow.
Yeah, it's 6:35 a.m. Thursday.
Oh,
Right. So we would be interviewing him around this time on Tuesday.
which would make it Wednesday for him. Wednesday morning,
Yeah.
right? 17 hours ahead. Yeah.
You know, I went to Japan. I had to deal with all that. It was very screwy that I was talking to you guys and I was a day ahead of you. It's a bizarre thing. You go backwards to go forward. You go forward to go backwards. You're whatever. Yeah. DJ Stonk says it's 6:35. Roland, 6 a.m. in Aussie land.
Okay.
So I'm excited about what could be the potential for Naked. I just don't know the details. If I did, and I legally could tell you, I would tell you. But I can tell you he's going to be on the show. And in fact, Jason, you responded yesterday,
Yeah.
right?
Yep. So Naked with that low volume tells me that the all the hodlers, diamond hands, weren't selling.
You don't think they sold?
No, it was just shorts passing stock back and forth, in my opinion.
Rocket 2022.
$20.22.
You were right on. I mean, the thing is down 10%. You were right on. You literally, I already bought it, and then
I
you said
know.
it's going down to 21.
It's all right.
Not really.
We'll be fine. Do I look
Yeah.
worried? I don't look worried.
I'm not worried. I would have liked to have done that trade a little better.
Patience is one of the key ingredient in trading. Patience.
Is it patience?
Yes.
I have none. I have no patience. Skyla, do you have patience?
No.
Are you doing anything for Cinco de Mayo today? Roland's not in the house. What are you doing?
I don't know. I know that.
Do you guys Zoom date when he's not around?
We FaceTime, yeah. But I know Joe rented a cabana at Paris. I don't know what time that ends, but if it ends after work, I'll probably go. He invited me to go there, so.
I'm going to cover Peloton.
Alpha, yeah, you're right.
I am not going to claim anything other than I shorted 1,000 shares when they announced some garbage.
Did you feel bad that you shorted those shares on the backs of people falling off bicycles everywhere or something?
No, they're
something.
treadmills.
Treadmills. Mm-hmm. But did you?
We did not cut PLT. What's wrong with me? So we covered Palantir today. Not Palantir. Jesus, see, that got me. Stop. I did not sell Palantir.
Dardura, you're the doctor. I'm just a peon. You're the one saving lives.
Peloton Interactive.
Thank you, though. Dardura, thank you.
We covered the short today. It was very small. I didn't tell anyone about it because we did it intraday. It was a day trade. I think some of the at-home stocks with the reopening are going to get crushed.
Yeah.
And they already are. They're kind of coming back. Like this was
What are
100.
you talking about, like food delivery and stuff?
This
like,
is $177 stock Peloton.
Yeah.
Now it's $80, and they're recalling all those treadmills. They said they should have done it sooner. They're sorry.
Yeah.
It's
Well, I mean,
expensive, man. They made a mistake.
what do you think about food delivery? What do you think about?
We got word today about Ford. Let's bring up Ford real quick. We'll get to food delivery in a second.
Yeah, that was the chips.
Jason, we sold this $11.60.
The third sent me a text message, and
Gave us a heads up.
he said, "Hey,
we
listen,
decided
man.
Whatever, we get out of it.
he said, breaking news: the Ford Bronco, the plant where they're doing that, was shut down because of a chip shortage."
I thought you said Silver Sun Technologies was trading up in the aftermarket. I don't even see
For
it
some
trading.
reason, it's not. It doesn't have the after hours.
Really?
It's up.
Huh.
It's up for sure.
SSNT.
Let's take a look. When we're looking at our phones, we're not.
We're not being rude. We're
yeah,
looking things up.
it's up 3.5%.
For full disclosure to all the party animals here.
I'm sorry. Let me cover this real quick. I'm getting a text from one of my friends in Florida, where I used to live for the last 16 years, playing poker. Obviously, player masks are optional starting today in Florida, and the poker dealers don't have to wear masks starting on the 16th. Oh, that's cool. Governor Ron DeSantis, man, shout out to him. I love freedom. He's the man. Okay.
I wish I could understand some of these comments. So we're long Silver Sun Technologies.
Correct.
We filed a 13D. We went over 10%, and we continue to own all of our shares in Silver Sun Technologies. And I don't have any comment on them other than we own 10% or plus of the company at Ault Global, through a subsidiary.
So when we're looking for swing trades, Todd likes the 13D positions where he builds,
Well,
finds.
I'm an activist.
Yeah, exactly.
My whole life I've bought companies and helped them either sell or taken them over or put in new management.
Yeah. I'm just trying to describe
what. Is this one? That's what I do.
This is what Todd does to some of these companies.
Cash me outside.
Take me outside. How about that?
So
That's
he's
right.
looking for that. I'm looking for volatility and
Right.
swing trades. And I
Jason's
just
a volatility guy.
I missed a couple, and I'm a little hard on myself. URG, uranium, and 4Us. U. I
Yeah.
missed both of those
Let's
opportunities.
get to the audience questions in the third segment. I want to talk to them faster. We do that, Jason or Jeff?
Yeah, let's get some
Let's
chat. Come on.
Let's chitty chat.
We're kind of boring today. I need some help.
What do you mean boring?
Give us something.
We're down hard in Rocket.
Yeah, give me something here. Roland, what do you
Wow,
got?
someone
Hudson
sold-
Trader.
Someone sold DPW.
How about your
like they're
position?
crazy.
Oh, here we go. Hudson Trader. How about your position in SSY?
For full disclosure, we sold the rest of SSY. We are out now. We made a lot of dough.
We're allowed to say that, right?
Yeah, we made money.
Cool.
Well, any logical person could conclude that we made money in SSY, and they would conclude that that would be for this quarter.
What else you got? So SSY was.
SSY was a chichinger, but I saw that today. Moving up. Let's. Oh my! Didn't you say it was at $5 today or something?
Yeah, it touched 5.
Holy Toledo!
You know, it's been running.
Let's bring that up on the screen.
It's
real
been
quick.
running with Regional Health, RHE. It's been a sympathy play to RHE.
I bought it. It's in. I'm not telling you guys anything you can't find out. This is fully disclosed. I bought it for $2.
Yeah, for sure.
$1.90 to $2.
Yeah.
It was a gigantic pain in my rear. The company tried to stop me from buying it. They wrote letters. Their lawyers wrote letters to my lawyers.
It was crazy.
That was not fun.
No.
They have some cockamamie thing that you can't buy more than 4.9% of it in their charter. Skyla! I saw that. What
I
was
know,
that?
I yawned.
What's going on over here?
Is it boring here? Are we
No,
boring you?
I don't. I just yawned. I'm sorry.
Wow.
Skyla.
SSY. We sold it all. But thanks for the question. What's the next question? Jason, you are a boss. Inspire me, and I will learn to trade. Nice.
But he's the doctor. Oh, wait, it might be a her.
Here, her is a doctor. Wow, what you made me yawn now, Skyla. This is terrible. Can we go to
It's
any
contagious.
questions?
I'm sorry.
BLRX.
Oh, we own that.
Oh God, that
We're
was a dog.
bag holders. We got a bag of that, along with one other one. We're bag holding.
I
that.
bought this today.
We're bag holding
Look at this.
skills.
Look at the last 5 days. Where did the moron buy it? Right here.
Yeah,
I bought it right there.
COVID.
Well, I have a cough now.
COVID.
I bought it right there. They have an interesting cancer drug in phase 3. They're clearly going to file an NDA, a new drug application. I thought this was promising.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's why we bought it.
We bought it because they had great data in phase 3.
Why you can buy more than 4% if publicly traded?
Why can you buy more than 4% if publicly traded? I don't understand your question. Dara says Skyla looks pretty today. Skyla looks pretty every day.
Why are you allowed to? It depends on the state.
Papa Gorilla, Skyla always looks pretty. There you go. What else are we going to cover? Come on, give me something. EV chargers. Any thoughts on SEC short rule on Friday? Do you know these rules?
No. The liquidity rule. That was a couple weeks ago. If so, what is the stock symbol of the chip? It depends.
What chips are they short?
It depends on what. I don't know. I don't know who Ford has contracts with. That's
Yeah.
a good thing to dive into,
Very
though,
good
Davey.
question, though.
Yeah, for sure. Actually, I'll look at that.
Lemonade, IMND. Is this the insurance company, Lemonade?
Yes.
What I don't understand, by the
I
way,
think it's LMND.
LMND.
I'll tell you right now, I'm looking to enter a position in GOLD, Barrick Gold. I'm taking my time. Their earnings were good.
Lemonade down 259 today.
Yeah.
I couldn't tell you for the love of God what these guys do. Down from 95. It's been in a nice downtrend. Up $19 in the last 6 months. Down 14 last month. Down 14 last 5 days. Something happened here.
Oh, Dever.
Lemonade.
He asked about your favorite ticker.
What?
Put it up again, Josh. Yes, there it is. I love that ticker.
What do you think about Fisker?
I loved Fisker.
Lemonade does not look good on the chart for sure. That's really obvious to everybody. And unfortunately, my friend, I don't have any commentary on Lemonade. I don't know the deal. I don't know it at all. Fisker. Wow. Can we go to that chart? Somebody knows something, right?
Okay, you see that?
Wow.
Do me a favor.
What?
Now put NKLA. I'm just curious. NKLA.
NKLA.
NKLA. Let's just look at that chart. NKLA. Yeah.
Oh.
Let's see it. Oh, okay.
Well, let me go to the 5-day compare. Nikola.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, same thing.
Yeah, okay. There's your EV component. There's your EV.
component's not
Yeah,
doing well.
compared to Tesla. Oh, look at Tesla. TSLA.
Yeah, Tesla, I think, is down for the year.
Let's look at Tesla. Let's just look at these green.
This
these-
trade may be over with for a while. TSLA.
All right. Give it the 5-day. Okay.
Yeah, it's kind of the same.
Yeah.
But they had earnings.
Yeah.
They rallied up for a few minutes,
Gush.
and then kaboosh.
Papa Gorilla loves these ETFs for oil. On the bull side, Gush. GUSH. I know he's made some bank on that. I like oil too, man. I love oil.
Oh, we initiated a new position today. That's right.
We got some GBR.
GBR. Do you know this name, GBR?
GBR. New Concept Energy.
Gosh, let's pull this up real quick. 410 today. Oil's rallying. 5-day looks great. Well, hey, Papa, you know more than we do. It's just
Gush.
killing it.
He's gushing.
GBR, right?
GBR. GBR is going to be more
I
of
couldn't
a-
understand your logic here.
What do you mean?
Why do you want to buy this thing?
We bought it down in the low fours.
Why did you want to
415,
buy it?
Because it's going to run.
Just because you say so?
Yeah, I know so.
It's down 5 cents in the last 5 days.
That's fine.
It's down $1.12 in the last month.
Perfect.
It's up 253
Wait till
in the
it's-
last 6 months.
Wait till it spikes again.
But we can't give anyone any reason why they would be long this thing.
No, it's technical. And the sector.
So you like it for technical reasons in the sector that they're in.
It's a
right?
micro float. It's a former runner to 30. It's a fan favorite in the social
Oh, here
media
we go.
footprint.
Here we go.
It will run.
Here you go. Roland, king of the wheat fund.
Oh, the wheat.
Wow. Roland
Corn.
likes wheat.
He likes corn, wheat, and soy, although he's not a soy boy.
Wait. Oh, the corn fund is now at 22. He told us at 20.
Corn was
That's
alerted.
10%.
Yeah, we
Soybeans are up.
What do? You husk corn? We could have husked corn for 2 points. What's wrong with
AMS
you?
is ripping in the after hour. AMS. What is this one? What is AMS?
No idea.
Which AMS is it? American Med. Oh, yeah. Oh, really? Really?
You know that one?
I actually looked at this one. This hospital chain. American Shared Services. I believe it is based in San Francisco. They are up $1 in the aftermarket. 98 cents. It's ripping. Why? Robbie, why?
It's a sympathy to RHE. Has to be. RHE is crazy.
Robbie, why is it ripping? You know, it's interesting about these plays they're playing in, together. This thing has been down in the dumps here. Wait. Hold on a second.
SSY, same thing.
Wait. Hold on. This thing was $2.50 today. It's almost $5.
Is that right?
Holy Toledo! Look at that.
451, wow.
Yeah, wow.
Net Sky Limit. Talk about Bitcoin revenue. It was posted.
Bitcoin revenue for DPW for All Global.
Yeah, $1.30.
We turned on miners, about 1,000 of them. Actually 1,088 miners or
Yeah.
something in March. We're just turning them on. It takes a lot of time. We're moving miners to Michigan. It's just a lot of work.
Yep.
It was, $130,000 out of 13 million. It was a small percentage. Thoughts on HNST opening IPO? Yeah, I looked at this hospital thing that Robbie brought up. It was very inexpensive. HNST. So it's trading in sympathy, unless there's some news here.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Oh my God! Honest Company. Wow.
Is that Honest Kitchen? What is this?
No, this is Honest Company. That is that girl, Jessica Alba is her name? Is her name Jessica Alba? That's her company.
Yeah.
They make like dish soap and stuff.
Yep.
Multi-billion-dollar IPO.
So it popped 40% IPO, and
yeah,
now
it's doing great.
Yeah.
She's got a brand.
Yeah.
I mean, that probably goes to $50. She's got a brand. She's really, her stuff is, now they're going to have the money to advertise and really expand the brand. Are you familiar with this stuff she makes?
Clothing?
She makes like soap.
Oh, okay.
Hey, can we go back to that other viewer who asked about this real quick? Let's bring up the Honest Company again. Went public today. Can we ask her real quick? What are they? It's Davy Boy. Davy Boy?
Boy.
Boy.
Where
I
is
don't know.
that?
He, she, I don't know who it is.
It's got a female, what looks to be a female picture.
No, it's just
Huh?
a guy. It looks like a guy with long hair.
I can't tell.
I can't tell. I wish I knew. Do you guys know what they make? Hey, do you know what Jessica Alba's company it makes? The Honest Company. It's like soap and detergents, the stuff that's good for the environment.
She's got a $2 billion company right now.
Yeah, and she was a former actress
Yeah.
turned environmentalist.
Well,
People like her stuff. Honest Company.
rock and roll.
Hope they're never dishonest.
People like Bumble until it's 56
Don't
now.
make a mistake. There we go. There we go.
There we
Look
go.
at that. Put that up on the screen.
Honest.
We pop the baby soap and stuff. Can we put that up there? Yeah. Got baby soap.
Nice.
Yeah. Jessica Alba, I believe, right? I mean, that's right. Jessica Alba.
Yeah.
Yeah. She's got a niche for sure. There's not even a question. And I think this makes her a billionaire. With a B.
That's crazy.
Yeah. I think she's a billionaire. As seen in Parents, BuzzFeed. She's the real deal. She raised capital. I think she raised $480 million. What do you think of those apples?
That's a lot of honest money.
It's crazy. What else we got from the audience? What else we got? Can we go back to the... we're going to wrap it up here in a few minutes. In the last 10 minutes, we're going to talk about guns, and guns.
More
Let's
than
go.
guns.
CSPR. Is that CRISPR, by the way?
Ooh.
I hope so.
CSPR.
CSPR.
Casper Sleep.
Oh, is that Casper?
Oh, mattress.
mattress
Temper
company?
Yeah. Sleep products. Casper Sleep has a 28 million share float.
Oh, this is way down, isn't it? Wow. This was a flyer at one time. No?
Nah, 52-week range, 550 to 11. $350 million market cap. Earnings coming up 5/13.
You know what this company reminded me of? It reminds me of Mike Landell's company, My Pillow. It's really a direct marketing company where they sell you a mattress, they ship it to you in the mail, and if you like it, you keep it. If not, you have to send it back.
Who the heck wants to send mattresses back?
What you just
What if it's not comfy? What if it's too hard or too soft?
and that's what I think they do.
I know, but why wouldn't you go try a mattress first? I don't know.
Well,
What do
because
I-
Probably a lot of people did that
nowadays,
during the pandemic.
Skyla's. No, I know, but they were doing better. They were doing well even with the pandemic.
You know what, though?
Well,
I
Before the
ordered-
they probably
pandemic.
did better during it because
But
people
before
didn't
they
come
did
in.
well. But
try one.
the idea is you'd order a mattress, to your liking, and they would ship it to you, and it was one of those. I don't know if you've seen this foam that they can squeeze a little mattress, a big mattress, into
Yeah.
a little
That's
cube.
how I had mine delivered. I actually had it delivered via internet without trying it. So yeah,
They like vacuum seal it.
I'm a hypocrite.
Do you sleep on that mattress?
Yeah, it's like organic latex.
Do you like it?
Yeah, I got a topper for it, just because it was a little too firm.
It's weird to me. I slept on those memory foam beds before. I wonder if he's your grandfather.
Who?
Oh, he is. Burke is your grandfather,
Yeah.
right? Yeah. I slept on Burke's bed. Christy and I stayed there one time, and he had that
Memory foam.
memory foam one. It's a weird feeling.
Did that
Those
leave
are-
like the alt print in the memory foam?
Yeah, it was like a big,
You know,
like
like
I blocked the Suez
You know how
Canal?
like the snowman when you lay in the snow.
Exactly.
Did you do that on the memory foam and just kind of spread your?
It's weird.
I have a memory foam pillow, and then on the top it has like a cooling layer, so it cools your head while you sleep.
Is that the one you recently got?
Yeah. it's
Yeah, I know.
And then Asia got one.
Yeah, I
and
have one too.
Christy got
Alpha,
one.
Alpha. This is
You got
important.
one.
VXRT. That's a. Hey, that's more of a therapeutic drug, right? Alpha. VXRT versus
Yeah.
AEZS. They're both oral.
Casper looks good, by the way.
Yeah,
The
I know.
last month, Casper looks
VXRT.
okay. But the last 5 days, Casper's down 18 cents. Last 6 months, down up $1.20. My issue with Casper, those companies, those are all direct marketing companies. You just gotta spend. It's like you spend $100 million, you have $150 million in sales. Your margins are 30%. That's how that's how you make money, and it's a marketing game. I mean, as long as the product's great, I don't have any thought process either way. But I can tell you, let's go back to the chart, that Rocket Mortgage is 2014. And so clearly I missed the boat there.
Bag holder.
I'm not a bag holder. I suck.
You're holding a bag. What was your plan on this?
I thought it was going to rally.
What were you going to do? In-N-Out? Burger?
I would love to buy some
In-N-Out
In-N-Out burger. No.
Is that what you're going to do? Scalp it, though?
No,
Like
I thought the chart was basing after going to 45. Do we have a memory of the first quarter? Special dividend,
Yes.
right?
Right.
$45 price.
Yes. We sold
Stock
up there.
goes to
We
the
sold
moon.
up
We
there.
sold that day.
Yeah.
We bought it back at 29. We averaged all the way down to 23. I thought this thing was basing and that Dan Gilbert was going to deliver a great first quarter.
Well,
Apparently, we got a nothing burger. What else we got in the chat here? We only got 2 minutes left for this port.
you know what's been smashed down? I'm looking at Alpha Fuel Cell, like the green tech tickers, all of them. You know what?
You wanted to be short those names.
Yeah, you remember we were short plug power?
Oh, yeah.
It's $24.
Are you kidding?
It's $24.
Oh, you were so big on being short. Let's go fuel cell real quick. Oh yeah, look at this thing. Jesus.
Are we buying the blood yet? Alpha, you buying some blood
Ugh,
in this?
God.
QuantumScape?
one-
We escaped with our 3250.
We escaped with our lives.
Wow.
QuantumScape.
Soul. I tell you one I do like in this. I like SUNW. I'm going to look for an entry into that myself.
Fuel cell energy down 549 the last month, 39%. In the last 6 months, up $5.97 or 249%. That is a what do you call that? A mountain?
That's a mountain.
Yeah. Look at that chart. Let's pull it up real quick. Yep. Damage there. I am probably not a buyer of that. When we buy stuff, by the way, for full disclosure, we're long Boeing.
Nash, yeah. AEZS is working on a pill vaccine.
We're long Boeing.
It's $1.
And, look at Boeing today. We bought. Let's go back a month. Let's go back year to date. We started accumulating a position here in Boeing. We had a monster run to over 260. We've given back 30 points in Boeing.
I know.
How does that feel?
Not good.
We have $1 million worth of Boeing at 213. $1 million worth of Boeing.
I think.
And it went up. It went up for us about $50. And the brilliant investor that I am, I stayed long.
Your partner and myself really liked Costco. Where's Costco?
Yes, we're fans of Costco.
I liked it at like
We're not long presently.
300-ish.
It was 377 the last time I looked.
Yeah, I liked it at like 3 to 320. I remember. Where is it? I haven't looked at it in a while.
Costco.
I like that stonk.
372.
Okay. Ooh.
Let's look at this thing year to date. It's a. Ooh. Wow, really? I didn't know that. Year to date, it's down $7.
Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
Is that true?
Yeah.
Huh. I didn't know that. Wow. That's amazing. I didn't know that. Hey, let's cover the Naked Army thing real quickly again. For those of you who follow our weekly show that we do on Sundays, you can watch us on KEIB. Watch us. You can hear us on KEIB.
Try it again.
KEIB 1150 AM, Los Angeles and Orange County, on the iHeartRadio app on Sundays at 1 p.m. where we wrap up our Friday show. That's Pacific time. We also are here daily at 1:05, which sometimes we're a few minutes late, for about 56 minutes. We're also a weekly wrap-up, and I'm really excited. Hey, can we bring on Josh real quick? Let's bring him on.
Josh.
Can we see him? Hey, there's Josh. Hey, there's our producer, Josh. I told you he was a good-looking guy. He's grown a beard now. He's an actual Viking, right? He's Norwegian. You should see his family. And he has a very beautiful sister. I have to say that every time. Anyways, I'm a fan. Josh is our producer. I've known him a long time. Josh was a director of marketing at a very famous guitar company, JS Technologies. They make Sur guitar, SHUR. And Josh also was a marketing guy for Roland, not Roland your boyfriend, but Roland the music company. And now he handles marketing here for Todd Ault Enterprises.
He keeps us in line, too.
He works at All Global, Alt Alliance. But Josh, I want to talk real quickly about Risk on Rewind. I'm really excited. When will their first Rewind be out so that everyone can know about it?
Oh, we're just putting the final touches on it, but we are covering an interesting stock that you guys presented with GME.
GameStop.
It was really fun.
I really like that. It was going to be fun.
Gobstopper.
So you guys are going to see a very interesting rewind. And what Josh does is he takes all the segments of when I talk about something over time, when Jason and I talk or the audience talks about it, and it covers every single thing we've ever said about it. That's a unique camera angle, by the way.
I like it at 1.5.
Oh, it sees me on the bottom. That's why.
The 1.5 speed that he
that's
ran
interesting.
it, or 1.75 speed.
I
Couldn't
do,
stop
for
laughing.
Sure. I couldn't stop laughing. Hey, take one of our videos and watch them on YouTube at higher speed. It's really enjoyable.
That one is amazing.
All right, guys, check out Risk on Rewind, and soon we're going to have Josh on a regular basis, just like we have Skyla. Josh is a pretty smart guy. He's also the one that makes sure that people send you out merch, and he helps us market the program. Thanks, Josh, for coming on real quick.
So
we got 5 minutes. We got 7 minutes. What's the Baltimore game look like?
there's an update. We got Baltimore. They're up 2-0, but John Means, who's an awesome lefty from Baltimore, has a perfect game going into the 6th inning.
So, article out today. Let's talk about the great ammo shortage. You read this. What are you thinking? What's happening right now with ammo?
The backlog is huge. You know, with all the political pressure on trying to do something to limit people's ability to protect themselves. I don't know why. They think that putting more laws in place will stop criminals. Criminals don't obey laws. Putting more laws in place will just hinder good, everyday, legal American citizens that are not criminals, that are law-abiding, to obtain weapons to protect their families. Ammo itself is a shortage even in law enforcement. So I really like POW even more now that I read this.
I don't understand your attitude. What do you mean criminals? I mean, don't criminals follow all the laws of this country?
Of course, man.
Right. I mean,
That's
if-
why
if
we
they-
don't have
if
any
they tell
prisons.
people- okay, got it.
Yeah.
Hey, so gun stocks pop on FBI background checks. Can you cover this real quick for us? FBI said that it's conducting 3.5 million background checks in April. What does that mean?
That means people that are applying for their concealed permit to carry firearms, handguns, they go through this process with the FBI. So you're looking at huge numbers that have jumped year over year. People are more comfortable, and
Someone at the FBI has to process 3.5 million background checks.
yeah, and that's just in April.
3.5 million people in April applied for a background check for a gun.
Yeah, a lot of places now are constitutional carry where you don't have to. You still have to do a background check, but you can. The Constitution is your right to conceal carry. But yeah, anytime that you're trying to buy a weapon, you have to go through the FBI background check. So
You brought this up. Why?
analyst SPAC returns trail. What did I bring this up?
I don't know, but we'll move on from it. I guess it just says that basically SPACs are trailing the S&P 500.
Yeah, I forget why I brought that up.
Biden Nixes veteran. What's this one?
So the first time in I think ever, the POWW MIA veterans, they like to hold a Memorial Day rally in D.C., and they have to apply for a permit for that.
A lot of motorcycles.
Yeah, a lot of veterans, military, former
Right.
military. They shot, Biden actually nixed it, so they can't have their Memorial Day event.
He's just alienating some people.
Yeah. This is interesting.
This is something that I have not covered, but I actually this is concerning. So we want to cover it real quick.
Yeah, the birth rate in the United States for average American families, what is it now?
It's less than 1.5 or 1.7.
Does it say?
I don't know.
I don't know if it says. It went from 2.1 to 1.6.
Right.
That's the lowest rate, in 50 years.
Right.
So.
We are a declining population in this country.
Yeah, most of that can be attributed to cost of living, people in the millennials and Zoomers not wanting to have too many kids. They just just trying to take care of a family that's larger is more expensive. So yeah, that's concerning.
What else?
Looks like they're going to go after Facebook because they ruled to permanently keep Donald Trump's account banned. So it's looking like
That does not look good for Facebook.
Yeah, Facebook is on the radar now. If they take the House back, if the Republicans take the House back, you can bet that Section 230 will be addressed.
Hey, some things we're going to cover tomorrow. We're going to cover inflation in the Fed. I said I would do that. I have a thesis on why the Fed I think is incorrect. I don't normally fight the Fed, but I think the Fed is wrong on inflation. You see this universal cost increase across lumber, steel,
Everything
you can think of in construction. I don't think it's transitory. I'm going to cover that tomorrow. We have a call with the Naked Brand CEO on Friday. We'll be setting up the call for either Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday of next week. I think it'll be Tuesday. I appreciate you all for watching the show. If you have any questions we didn't follow up, we'll follow up with them tomorrow. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already. We need all the help we can get with the algo. Jason, what else you got for the rest of the day? What do you got? I just want to be clear for the Naked Army. We are going to have an interview with the CEO. He confirmed with me in a text, and it will be sometime early next week. I suspect I understand why he's delaying the interview, and respectfully, obviously got a lot going. He's raised a lot of capital. For those of you who want some merch, text MERCH to 949-799-1831. It's important if you don't type in MERCH, we won't know that you need merch because other people use that text in our organization, or you can put in naked, NAKD, if you want to be notified about when the interview is going to happen. If you want to be notified about anything else, just go and subscribe on that text button, and I'll send you a text real quick back confirming it's me. And every time, other than the automated response, every time you hear after that will be from us. So the first time is an automated response, but I assure you after that you'll hear from us. Jason, what else you got for the rest of the day?
Real quick, Rocket Mortgage did miss earnings per share by 1 penny, and sales were $4 billion that beat $3.97 billion estimate. In my opinion, this is an overreaction. Buy the dip, in my opinion. I'm not recommending that, but that's what we'll be doing.
Hey, this is a show for entertainment purposes. Skyla, what are you doing for Cinco de Mayo? Tacos?
Tacos, maybe. I don't know.
Tacos, marijuana?
Yeah.
All right, see? At least she's honest.
That's a pretty big combination here
Yeah.
for today.
Interesting time. I think it's kind of a lull in the market. You saw the NASDAQ try to rally and then kind of roll over. We're going to see tomorrow. Josh, thanks a lot for on the spot coming on. That was fun. Thank you, Josh. Brett, Nick, everyone okay over there? Hey, appreciate the show today. I had to step out earlier today. A little chaos going on. We appreciate all of you watching. We're going to see you tomorrow. And be patient. Take care. It's a little bit of a rocky time for the market. Look for bargains. We'll see you tomorrow.